Call me Haru, your modern monk, your cannabis fitness strategist, back at it again, here with you, here live from the quarantine center. Matter of fact, this was going to be the last video I'm going to do for the week. Those of you who are serious, y'all can check out my podcast show at You Are the Gym at You Are the Gym podcast show. But today, I really wanted to talk about this because I think this is really where you get the meat and potatoes. You really get the consciousness of where the people are at, far as emotionally, where the people are at. Not where the government is at, but where the people are at. Because I think they tend in, the comedians are the new news media. That's just my point. But you can tell which comedians are actually more effective or more influential than others. And not just that aspect, but how the media is portrayed or approached too, because you had great comedians, George Carlin, and many other people who was actually pushing the envelope, literally. Richard Pryor, even though you can say to an extent some of these guys were part of the infrastructure to an extent due to how they could navigate the structure back then. Even with today's situation, when you got like Chappelle, telling, hey, Netflix, take my shit down. You shouldn't even been playing my shit, even though they had some ownership, or not them per se, but Comedy Central had some ownership, according to what his story was. They had him sign it. Well, he signed the contract, not him. They had him, but he signed the contract, and they basically took everything away from him. He signed his life away, just like Prince. It was well known that Prince changed the contract situation and language. That's why he became the artist, But that's other stuff. That's other stories. But like I said, I think the comedians in today's venture, in today's society, or this century, has been the comedians. They've been the real news media. And the key thing, they can put it to you with humor, but at the same time sharing views that you really didn't really comprehend or see what the result was or what it made it be. So I got a chance when I seen them walls in Mexico. I did see those walls, interesting enough. It's funny how people be talking about, they didn't do that much. Yeah, well, they did a lot. Especially with that terrain, how they had to be set up within that structure, not against that or anything. And I care, but I don't care. Because how the fuck you gonna even make an opinion? How the hell you gonna keep people out of their own place? I don't give a fuck if you can't claim this is the United States of America, whatever the case may be. When they came over here, the Mexican brothers was here. You kind of see what I'm saying? We got some, historically, we fucked up. Historically, we pretty fucked up. How you gonna claim something that you never even own? I'm gonna eat a carrot to that one. we some messed up, and then we fall on the bandwagon. That's why some influential comedians, and there's some comedians that don't never make it. Think about it. We all know Paul Mooney, but Paul Mooney was pretty straight the fuck up. Even though I think he's dealing with dementia right now. And I can hear all my Christian brothers and sisters, they talking crazy. See, that's what the Lord would do to you and make you be in all up in that and this and that and third. Because see, we value these we value old methods. Let me say it like that. We value these old methods, and the old methods are outdated. They're outdated. So therefore, we got to update our sociality. We have to update our psychology. All them fields got to be updated, regardless of what you're saying, who say what. We got to update it. Because we're no longer sharing with our children anymore. Our children's out for themselves now. I think my generation, the Xers, that's the last generation far as connecting, understanding with the parents, moving on, because we was the turnkey generation, right? The turnkey generation. We start coming home. Nobody's at home. Mom, dad out working. So it gave us independent thinking. Y'all not ready for that, all you millennials. But I think the comedians in today's society right now, the comedians is where you get your news media, where the real news media be popping out. Because they travel in the country, in the world in some cases. They're seeing what's going on in these ploys. And they're sharing it with you in a more humorous type of matter, right? You can't look at no news today. All the news is showing today with these new media, the CNNs, the Fox networks, and many other networks that people be claiming that, oh, they're not biased, they this, that. No. The real comedians, the real news is with the comedians, literally. The comedians are educating you. Keep it 100 with you. The comedians are educating you about relationships, about all that stuff, because they're keeping it 100. You feel what I'm saying? They're keeping it 100. We becoming a society where we don't even want to talk to each other no more. Even though we're a social creature. And like the lady said, I forgot her name, but she was on Russell Brand's show. Words will kill. The kill of the tongue. The power of the tongue. If I say something crazy to you, like I said, you associate certain things with these particular words. Therefore, the words can kill you or it can make you stronger. But how many people have confidence? We sorry about this. We sorry about that. Oh, you hurt me. We're suing. We the biggest suing nation in the world. Sue everybody. We sue everybody for some dumb shit too. Oh, you didn't give it to me. Oh, EBB. We're going around here, we exalting that shit. Think about it back in the 90s when they was even doing that dumb shit with binkies. Motherfuckers was having binkies in their mouth and shit. Wearing Band-Aids on. You know that was immature. Oh my goodness. See, I be hitting that. I be pushing that envelope. That shit was so bullshit. I thought that was crazy. Why would I have a fucking binky in my mouth when we talk about the cribs? Like your boy was breaking down in your movie, Baby Boy. Look at that symbolism, symbolicness going on. Like I said, the comedians are the new news media. Shut up or put up. And basically that's what's been going on. Yeah, look at your, what's his name, Cat Williams. Another brother be hitting that truth. Eddie Griffin hitting that truth. Bill Burr, I think it's Bill Burr, one of them, bro. He be hitting some truth. You know what I'm saying? Even Adam Sandler, keep it real with you, Adam Sandler be breaking it down to you. But like I say, everybody's so caught up in the entertainment value where we don't even pay attention to the truth, what's going on, what's speaking, what's coming out the gauge, the tongue. And then we don't want to take responsibility. Oh my goodness. Like I said, this is the last viewpoint of this week. But comedians are the new news media. They be straight up too. No tracers. They don't even do no tracers. Tracy Morgan, he be doing some crazy shit too. Even though I'm not really a big fan, but he definitely be pushing the envelope. Ari Spears, another brother who be pushing the envelope. You know. And many other comedians, even though he's more of he's kind of fun, jolly. So you definitely got your different facets of comedic approaches, right? Where people are all about fun, partying, boom, boom, boom. Kind of like what hip-hop used to be. Hip-hop used to have all the elements. You can have a little bit of all the flavors as it is in the Nakush people. Different flavors for what you want. You feel me? I can go listen to some hard rap, some gangster rap if that's the case. Or I can go listen to some consciousness, Talib. You feel me? Whatever. Most Def. However you want to look at it. Dead Prez. Come on. Shout out to all these brothers that actually brought something to the table. Outkast. They brought something to the table, but they had the balance there. That's the thing. They had the balance there. Oh my goodness. Even the issues with Tupac, known as Machiavelli. Same situation. They gave you a little few of the flavors, giving you a well-rounded. Will Smith, another influence out there. We might not agree with all his music, even his acting career. I mean, don't take me wrong. He has taken it to a whole nother level. And who am I to judge? That's just my opinion about how I'm seeing the thing, how I'm seeing the situation. But we talk about comedians here, the Kevin Harts. I mean, look at that change and what he's been doing with all the different movies he's been coming from. Think about it. Soul Plane. Soul Plane was shitty. I thought that movie was the worst movie ever. Don't take me wrong. You had a lot of great actors in there. But at the same time, the concept wasn't executed. Well, the concept was executed, but the concept was executed on a more excellent level or intended level. Kind of like Coming to America, same situation. It was like, wow, you never can top. Hopefully that wasn't the case anyway, but he could have came with I think, a more concrete approach. Him having more lines, Eddie Murphy having more lines. I thought that would have been better. Even with Arsenio Hall. Arsenio Hall was like not even in the movie, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, their characteristics, boom, boom, boom. But them, I mean, that's what had the movie a success. Don't take me wrong. Yeah, we consciously, folks was in a different mindset. But, you know, after this, we wanted to, I think it shouldn't have been something more, even more hilarious. You know, like Discovery. You telling me Zamunda haven't moved up in 30 years? They only had the castle in McDowell's? In the whole... That's another story. Comedians. Eddie Murphy haven't been relevant since the 80s. Keep it real with you. Keep it real with you. He's been so out of it. That's why I think he's getting back into the realm of getting back on the stage. Keep it real with y'all. You know, because he's so far removed. I think he's so far removed he don't even know how to act funny no more. You know, he just left the people. That's what it is. He just left the people. He's been in that Michael Jackson world. But on that note, much love. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Stay strong. Do something.
Created with free version for non-commercial use.